Boss Architecture in Colorado is celebrated for its high-end residential and hospitality design work. But this project is one of the founder's own properties. So the question is, how do you take those high-end design skills and apply them to a cabin in the mountains? Kevin, I've got to say, when you invited me to your cabin in the mountains, this is really not what I expected.
You didn't expect a tower?
I wasn't. I guess I was thinking something more low-rise and maybe of more earthy tones as well.
Well, that's more common, but those colors don't really blend in with the forest. I grew up in the Black Hills, and what I know is that the forest gets darker as you get further from it. So a black cabin recedes into the forest.
And what about the height?
In this kind of a location, you have to create constraints. And for us, the forest became the inspiration. The result is a small footprint and a tall form. Part of this design is creating different experiences. So in reacting and responding to the forest, we looked at the different strata and the levels of the trees. So we're at the undercroft at the lower level. At the two mid-levels, we're in the canopy and we have a more intimate experience. And the top level is really all about seeing above a sea of trees.
Now, I know you're used to working with constraints. I mean, even if there's a big budget, there's still constraints.
That's right. It took a while to sort of impose them on myself. One of our main goals on this project was to create as sustainable a solution as we could, and enabled us to partner with Conundrum Technologies, who provided a photovoltaic system with 18 panels, producing 100% of our electrical needs year-round. Mike, you want to come help me open up?
Well, sure.
Let's go.
Oh boy, that mountain air. Who took the oxygen away?
That's Mother Nature treating you to 2 miles of elevation.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of oxygen at this elevation.
You mentioned about opening up. What does that look like?
Well, we have a ritual here, which is to sort of open up the giant shutters that sort of secure the cabin when we're away. And so one is here and one is there, and you're gonna take that wheel right there and start turning.
Really?
And I'm gonna do the same over here, and you'll see what happens here.
I guess I got enough puff.
Yeah, so as you roll these back, the shutters come open and the light comes in.
So you didn't think about garage door kind of technology where you push a button?
Up here you have to do it the old-fashioned way. We could have automated push buttons, but this is about living different than we do in the city. The spirit up here is you chop your own wood, you do things more manually, and that's intentional.
You've very much gone with a vertical design.
Yeah, we have embraced a small footprint and stacked the house vertically, and the footprint's really to reduce the impact on the land. That square footprint creates intimate spaces at every level and creates different living experiences at every level.
And the black theme continues with the kitchen.
It's really meant to be sort of quiet and ambient in the background. We want the artwork and the colors that we bring to the space to be set off, not the kitchen itself. We achieved it with some great partners. Von Maud did all of our custom cabinetry. Colorado Stone did these amazing leathered Negresco granite countertops.
And even black faucets.
Even black faucets, yeah. we worked with Ultra Design on that, and you know, it takes a whole team to provide all these elements.
And it really is an open concept. I mean, I feel very connected to you here.
Yeah, well, that's intentional. These sleeping areas that you're on the third level are only contained by these heavy wool curtains that provide a little privacy.
Speaking of which, all this lack of oxygen, I think I might go and have a lie down. So Kevin, you do have a bedroom with a door and a wall.
We do. We have this one, and I said I like communal living. I just didn't say I liked it for myself.
I like how you roll. But really, the primary bedroom is all about this.
It is, yeah. It's taking the windows and creating an aperture, really framing this view, and taking those windows floor to ceiling and wall to wall. It frames this view of the mountains.
In fact, I'm seeing floor to ceiling all around the cabin. It's the same here.
It is, yeah. We've taken the closet system floor to ceiling, wall to wall, and really just made it disappear like a wood paneling. It just becomes a quiet backdrop to the bedroom. Even in our bathrooms, we've taken our tile floor to ceiling. We partnered with decorative materials and picked out a beautiful tile that we could wrap those rooms in. And again, just to simplify the design move and to create a quieter backdrop.
You know what else I like about the bathrooms? You've got one on each floor, which for us lowlanders is appreciated.
We're just trying to keep as much breath in you as possible.
Now, Jaime, Kevin commissioned you to do this piece.
He did.
One thing about it, though, that I never really get to see it all at once. Is that intentional?
It was. I mean, that was the challenge with this piece, because each floor is kind of cut up with the staircase.
Yeah.
So we had to design around that. It kind of gives it a whole different feel, because rather than experiencing it from, 50 feet, 100 feet away, it's a little more intimate, and you kind of start asking more questions, and it lets you kind of experience things as you move through the house.
That's clever. I really love this little cutout here.
Yeah, it's like a perch. Most decks are added on, but this one we carved into the space, and it creates just a more intimate place to be.
And now that I'm up here, I can understand your levels, your curated experiences.
Yeah, each of the lower levels are more intimate, and once you're up at this sort of pinnacle of the house, we're above the tree line, and we get these vast panoramic views. We're revealing this as you sort of move through the cabin, and we're not showing all our cards as you walk through the front door.
So Kevin, you're a renowned architect, yes, but hearing you speak today and the work on this, you curate experiences more than anything else.
This place is a unique experience that we curated on multiple levels and really sort of embraced both the outward view and the inward view.
Yeah, inward, like the art.
Like the art, exactly. Where can you get up close and personal to a 40-foot high mural inside a residence?
Getting to not only design this piece because of the challenges, but being able to install a mural in this place, in this setting, and getting to contribute to such a beautiful cabin was a special moment.
And Trish, what about your man's work? He did all right?
He did great. It's gorgeous. This is the place we come on the weekends. It's our retreat from the big city. It's my quiet, happy place.
So what do you do when you've got 11 acres and you can do absolutely anything? Well, from what I've heard today, you create constraints, you curate experiences, and you challenge convention. And then you get a cabin in the woods.